So everybody says to me, okay, what's the, power team and all that stuff? So how does this whole thing run? Well, actually, I can tell you something. This company, Quiddity Group, does not run by just me. There's a whole heap of people around that actually I need, and I'm grateful for, and I value, and I respect, and I treat well. And I also then organized events that then all my power team, the lawyers, the brokers, all those people, the property managers, they all get together, because quite frankly, they might all be working for themselves, but they all work for Quiddity Group and on projects, because solicitor 1 didn't know solicitor 2 and 3 and 4, accountant didn't know the other person. So over the last 15 years, I've built a massive team that everybody, so solicitor 1 knows solicitor 2, different firms, but they will work together on my cases, on our mentees' cases as well. And this is the difference between working with somebody like me on Quiddity Property Education, because I will teach you the content, but you get access to the power team, and not only the power team, you get access to all sorts of other trades that I will be able to introduce you to if needs be, and obviously depending on where you are. But going back to what does it take to run a business like we have at the moment with Quiddity Group, it is all about the teamwork. So not only do I have builders in-house, property managers, gasmen, electrician, there's brokers, solicitors, architects, planning consultants, obviously gasmen, I've talked about UPVC guy, roofers. The other side of it, we have property tax advisors, we have floor plan designers, lease creators. So all of a sudden, there is a whole heap of information that you need. There's a whole heap of people that you need to succeed. A lot of the places, you could read a book, it's great, gives you good content. You can go to a one-day course that is a few £100s, a lot of information, but they're trying to absolutely upsell you. Do not be fooled that if something is too good to be true, the adage says it probably is. So be warned of that. But ultimately, if you are coming to work with me at Quiddity Property Education, you can expect to get the whole gamut. I will teach you all the information, but also plug you into our ecosystem so that you are not wondering, oh, who do I use for floor plans? Who do I use for refinance? Who do I use for finance? Which bridging do I use? Which terms do I go for? When do I create the leases? For how long do I put the leases for? What's the service charge? What ground rent can I charge? Can I charge ground rent? What happens with this common hole business that's happening next year? What are all these questions that if I don't know, and a lot of the people that come to my courses, they would have done masterminds in big groups of people, and then they say, look, I struggle still because there was 1 or 2 questions that when I was going through the process, I didn't know who to ask. I didn't have access to somebody that I can just send a WhatsApp, give a quick ring, send an email, and I'm very responsive with my one-to-one mentees, because within half an hour to 12 hours, if I'm traveling, you get an answer. And because of getting the answer there and then at the time that you need it, you move on to the next stage and the next stage. And I keep saying, I teach you as if it's like bringing a teacher to your exam room. When you bring a teacher to your exam room and gives you all the answers as you go along, you cannot fail, right? So it's about that. But I'm also very accountability driven. I will have an interview with you before we take you on, because I need people who are driven, who've got capital to invest for their own projects, and are also willing to put the works in. So if that's you, have a look at our website, www.quidditygroup.co.uk. Check out my one-to-one program for 2025 now. But if you book in 2024, you will save yourself a whole heap of money. And I'm giving you 6 weeks advance to know that. So do not miss that deadline. And how do you get in contact with me? DM me here on the channel, but also email me azid@quidditygroup.co.uk. Look in the links below. You will find all of our links in this after this video, and I hope to then see you very soon on one of my courses and help you build that financial freedom.